This place, this institution can never side with, come under, understand the exploitation of our culture. Never will you ever see me standing in the environment where our culture is being exploited. Or if you do see me there, the next moment this thing's gonna fall. I'm there to bring this shit down. If you see me in a situation like that, you should say, yo, watch out. Something's about to happen. Turn your cameras on. Something's about to go down. Why is Chris here? Why is he here? Something's about to, he gonna say some shit right now that is gonna, Having said that, so when I got the call, I immediately saw, nah. First of all, it's the Grammys. You get no respect here. None. You have no respect here. Now, we respect your existence. We know you exist. And we know that you're the Grammys. We understand that. And we respect that, your existence. But you ignored hip hop for 49 years. At the 50th year, you want to call us? 49 years you ignored us. The 50th year, that's when you call. You couldn't even call on 47 and gear it up to at least 50, okay? At least get us into 47. No, you wait till the 50th year to want to call hip hop's authentic teacher? Nah, you don't get that privilege.
Y'all watching Word on the Street.
Word on the street. The word on the street.
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 Word on the street TV, alright?
That's right, Word on the Streets, we're back. That's right, each and every Wednesday. It goes down 7 o'clock p.m. each and every Wednesday. That's right. You can find us on WODS, Word on the Streets on YouTube. You can find us on WODS, Facebook, also Instagram. Any type of social media there is. That's right. Word on the Streets Live. We're back each and every Wednesday. It's going down. Make sure you log in. Word on the Streets Live.
I can't look at you like that, but peace out to the streets. You already know it's the word on the streets, baby. Let's get popping.
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man, right here, big kick on my homie.
Gorilla Zoe. I thought you were going to say G Money.
No,
G
go
Money. Right up the fuck.
You ready?
That's what that buzz.
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man.
Your boy Gorilla Zoe, man. What's happening?
And right now you tuned in to Word on the Streets, man. If you're watching us right now, I want to say appreciate it. Hey, G Money, keep getting that paper, man.
Yo, what it do? That's right, on this Wednesday. It's going down tonight, and we are already getting phone calls. It's already started, man. It's already started. The shenanigans. Anyway, great show for you tonight. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Y'all lock in. I see your Instagram. I see your Facebook, YouTube. Lock in. All right. It's going down tonight. That's right. Join. Okay. I see my people locking in. Shout out to my, I got a VIP guest coming in tonight. That's right. VIP guest coming in tonight. We're going to do this. We're going to have fun with it. That's what it's all about. Y'all know we do Word on the Street. We do it each and every night, 7 p.m., Monday through Friday. That's right, Monday through Friday. But my dude, Ted,
Ted the Gorilla, he wants to chime in and hang out with y'all because, he wants to come in and narrate and do his thing. So, I give people their space. I give people their space to do, I don't know why they call him Ted the Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's backstage. He's hanging out. He wants to host. He wants to do things. So like I told you, I give people opportunity. That's what Word on the Street has been doing for years. We give people opportunity. And we're here for the streets as well. So with that being said, we try to keep you updated on everything that's going down. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, the word on the streets. That's right, word on the streets. And sometimes we run into foolishness. You know what I'm saying? We run into a lot of things that we can't control. But life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing. So we make sure we just keep it in the middle of the road. But right now, a lot of stuff been going on about this District 5 that we we address every night. We give people opportunities, and y'all can chime in and give y'all opinion on, what candidate, what kind of questions y'all might want to have. Ask them. Don't be scared. Now's the time. Y'all gonna wait till we mess around and get the wrong person, running the district? Is that what y'all gonna wait for? You know what I'm saying? So, let's wake up. Let's wake up, people. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. All right? Wake up. Before the storm. They telling you to get ready. Wake up before the storm. Y'all just gonna sit around and get right in the storm? No, let's wake up. So that's what we gonna chime. We got hot topics. Anybody got any hot topic? You got a hot topic? Chime in and make sure, you know what I'm saying, that it's a hot topic. Make sure you on the team, man. That's what it's all about, having you a team player. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all got team players out there that you could really say, hey, man, I'm on that person's team? It's kind of hard, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, the storm could be coming and they won't tell you to after the storm. Damn, dude, I got a friend that'll tell me before the storm. Y'all want to wait till the storm come? I need somebody that's going to tell me before the storm. But anyway, like I said, hot topics tonight, chime in, don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing, but you know what I'm saying? We just having a conversation. That's what it's all about, having a conversation. And, we just talking. Word on the street. Most anticipated podcast that everybody's talking about. That's right. Everybody's talking about. Hot debate. You know what I'm saying? We went strong with that. We went strong with it. You know what I'm saying? And due to the fact of the strongness, people are asking me to do another one. But like I said, I don't know if I really got that type of timeline. And sometimes the candidates don't even really appreciate what you do for them. Because we put them out there. You know what I'm saying? You need people like me. It don't matter how much you hate it. You need people like me. That's right. But anyway, like I said, we ain't gonna get into it all the way. Sunshine Entertainment, I see you. You know what I'm saying? You saying light conversation? Okay, well, let's have a light conversation then, Sunshine Entertainment. I'm not. Let's just have a light conversation. That's all. If you ain't, if you're not afraid, So, but anyway. And I see Erica in the comments. Facts. Yeah, that's right, Erica. Some of these, like I said, when when you do things for people and we doing, you know, our thing, you know, we make it happen. That's right, we make it happen. We do things in the community and we want, you know, results. So therefore, we are here for the people. Word on the street, we've been around for a decade. That's right, you know what I'm saying? I can say it, a decade. And we're going to be around for another decade. We just need y'all to chime in, hang out with us, and really guide our movements. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people like y'all kind of, y'all balance me out. Y'all balance me out. And I take some of these hits. You know what I'm saying? I take some of these hits. That's right. Yes, Erica. 30 years. That's right. 30 years. You know, we've been in the game. And it's, y'all don't understand sometimes that type of timeline, when you running that type of timeline. I see your Instagram, y'all checking in. Yep. You know what I'm saying? When you running that type of timeline, it be rough. You know what I'm saying? It be rough, man. And so sometimes you have to rekindle on some of your friends and really, you know, find out the ones that y'all got. Y'all are friends for life. You ever had a friend for life? A friend that, you know what I'm saying, that's always going to be a friend. That's what you know what I'm saying? I like you to tell me what's going down before the storm. Like I said, I got my man Ted the gorilla. He you know, he will be coming around a little bit, and he gonna hold things down because I gotta run out for a minute, and then like I said, Ted the gorilla is gonna hang out with us. Y'all stick around, man. Stick around. That's what we need, man. I think I see my girl Erica in the back. You know what I'm saying? Is that Erica in the back? You know what I'm saying? Is that
It is I.
Okay, what's going on, Erica? How you doing, Erica? It's in the
I'm doing
building.
pretty good, Greg.
Okay, what's
I'm
going
doing
on?
pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Greg. Thank you for asking. How are
Okay.
you, more importantly? Because I know in this political climate, it's been a lot on word on the streets, and it's definitely been a lot on you. How are you holding up? I gotta check on my strong friend.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, just like riding a bicycle. It's easy. I make this thing look easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. I mean, you don't once you learn the ropes, it start being like, you know what I'm saying, like glide. You glide through this.
That's right.
You glide through it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I've been
Well,
gliding through it.
that brings peace to my heart because in this particular political climate with District 5, I know it's been a lot. It's been a lot on me. They want to know who I'm working with, who you working for. And I'm just a graphic and website designer. All I want to do is provide you pretty artwork.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
work.
Right, exactly. Let you get in and do what you do.
That
You know,
part.
right? I feel you, Erica. That's what it's all about. You got anything that's coming up? I mean, anything that's coming up, you know,
No,
let the
no,
people
no.
out there know.
All I have is logos, brochures, websites, and billboards. Run
Okay,
them. Everybody can call me 407-716-0396.
y'all,
Everybody can call me.
y'all see it, man. Erica's letting y'all know. That's right. That you can get at her, and you know, if you I mean, so tell me this with AI, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot
Uh
of
huh.
people, you know, they holler AI. What?
That's
Give me
right.
your, you know, give me your full definition of this AI and what you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I love AI, Greg. I love AI. I love AI. I hate it for our industry. I hate it for our industry because everybody now thinks all they got to do is go to Canva or Fiverr or, Chat GPT, but there's no custom touch to that. And
Right.
I if some people don't really care about their graphics, and if that's the kind of person they are, then yeah, perfect, no problem. But I took a $2,000 course on AI just to
Okay.
learn the different prompts and the this and the that, how to work it correctly.
Right. Okay.
That was a
So,
$2,000 investment that I made into Crawford Designs. These
okay. That's
people, they just, some people, not these people, some people just, they're cool with good enough. For me,
right.
I prefer my clients to love it. That's the
Okay.
difference. I prefer my clients to love it. And you're not going to get that with AI.
Right. Okay. Okay. I understand that. But anyway, like I said, Erica, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a, you know, and you might be somewhat right. Some people feel like, some people feel a little different. On my Instagram, they feel a little different. So, um,
Okay.
but to each
And
his
and
own.
I, I
It's
understand
just
that.
like an
Yeah, no, no,
asshole.
no. I understand
Everybody
that.
gotta,
It's
every,
kind of like self checkout. G. I know you got to go to break, so I'm not going to belabor the point. But it's like self checkout at Walmart and Walgreens and CVS. Yeah, yeah. Once upon a time, somebody used to check you out. Now it's self checkout. You got to bag your own stuff, and you don't get
right,
no discount for that.
none whatsoever. Yeah. You right about that, Eric. You get done whatsoever, man. And speaking of that, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show y'all some of the highlights of yesterday, man. It was kind of crazy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We had our VIP guest on here, Tez Figaro. She did her thing. She came for me. So I'm gonna, like I said, some of y'all that missed it, I'm gonna, show some of them highlights. Still waiting on my VIP guests. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when it comes to getting on here, Eric, a lot of people get the cold feet, man. They get the cold feet because
Yeah,
we,
I
you
would
know,
be scared too.
yeah, when you start running the numbers that we running, people get the cold feet right now, man, because we're a hot commodity right now, and it's just like anything. This District 5 thing that's going down, and we jump on it, and it's like Cinderella. We might be back to normal in a few minutes after it's over, after November the 4th. Who knows? But we still gonna be out here for the people, for the entertainment, for the hot topics, for anything that's going on in and around the city. That's right. We are here for you. So, quick little break. Don't y'all go nowhere, man, because it gets a little bit more heated in the kitchen. All right.
Shining sun, thank you for the sunshine. Okay, shining sun, thank you for the love you brought my way. Shining one so true, I love you.
Okay, we back. We back at it. Like I told y'all, man, we had an exciting show yesterday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably get into that and show you a little of that. And then I'm gonna let my man, my VIP guest still has not showed up. I don't know what she might have got the cold feet. You know what I'm saying? She might have got cold feet because sometimes coming on here could be a little, a little breathtaking. So we still waiting around for her. But in the meantime, I'm gonna show you highlights of yesterday's show. That's pretty much what I get into, if y'all don't mind. All right, let's get into it. I want to bring on, like I said, this person here, and like I said, I have a lot of respect for. I watched it grow from a little bitty butterfly to a full grown, Rottweiler. Now she's doing big things. Got for the let's bring on my girl, Tiz Bigelow. Damn, what's going on, Tiz?
What's happening? Just for transparency, I have my Instagram family listening in. I bring my cousins wherever I go. So I have my introducing them to your show. Y'all can go look at the visual if you want to on what is it on? Is it on the Word on the Street?
Yes, it's about the Word on the Street
Okay.
on Facebook. Like
So Word on the Street on Facebook.
The Instagram, I don't know, it went to acting up right when we went live. So, but we on YouTube, WODS Live, and we on Facebook right now. You know what I'm saying? Gregory Turner. You know what I'm saying? On the Facebook.
I want to bring them in so they could listen in on this conversation. So no, thank you for the introduction. It's funny you said a butterfly. That's literally what I have behind me is a butterfly.
Yes.
I believe in butterflies, particularly blue butterflies. It's very significant. I have a butterfly blue tattoo because there's a lot of significance in butterflies. So I appreciate you using that analogy. So what's happening, Orlando, in the building? G Money.
There she go, Tiz. Hey man, y'all know she gonna do her thing, man. That's what it is. But anyway, Tiz, let's get the record straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you calling me?
I want to let the people out there know I had an incident. I had a guy named Don Miller on the show, and he said some brutal words, and he was saying something about gave money to Regina, and he says
you got the clip?
Yeah, I'm gonna load that up in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because so much been coming at me. With this debate to, like I said, people got mad about my guest yesterday, and this. How have you had this ever happen? Somebody tell you about, oh, this person is this. They a asshole or this, and then when you actually interview them, come to find out them some down to earth ass people.
Right.
And this guy was just, like I said, he was totally opposite of what the people were saying. So this guy David Stone that I'm talking about, he has a podcast, and like I said, I had him on the show yesterday, and it went well, went real well, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But enough about him.
And also, let me say this, shout out to Randy Ross. I heard what he had to say before you brought me in. For those that don't know, Randy said he's been on the other side of me, meaning he's caught some of that Tez Figaro rap. But I want to make a point though, that him and he was critically important, and I'm very appreciative to him on D5 the same way you're covering it now. Randy, myself, a few others covered the show when Regina first ran, and I guess that was 2014. And so I was covering the show on Blog Talk Radio from Oklahoma City. I just moved from Orlando, devastated having to move, still wanted to be involved, in the community that I loved, which is Orlando. And so we were doing the show quite a bit of heated debates, very similar to what you're going through, and how you're having all of Randy and I did that, been there, done that. So from fighting on Facebook to having these conversations, so I just wanted to let you know what you're doing is important, G Money. We did it, Randy and I and some others, him and I fell out about it. People are very passionate about District 5. It has always been a very contested seat. Because as I told you before, a lot is on the line. You know, this district, and I'm saying this district now as you know, I'm going to FAMU Law. I am a D5 resident myself, and was when I lived here prior to. But as a new, and then we'll get to why I'm here. But D5, I talk about all the time in my training with Commissioner Regina Hill. I worked with her. I was her director of comm. I want people to be very clear about what my bias is, why I was connected to her. And then after she was elected, or she was elected when I moved away. So I've been on this entire time, you know, during her leadership. I want to make it plain and clear and straight up on the record. Regina and I have never lost touch. We have always been accessible. She has always, you know, I've been able to be an ear for her. She's been an ear for me as I have matriculated in my career, as she has become commissioner. And so I want to make no confusion about it. On when you had asked me to to moderate the debate, I was very clear and transparent with saying I didn't feel comfortable because of my relationship with Regina, which is a real relationship. You know?
Right. And I respect that. I respect that to the utmost. Also, I want to add, you know what I'm saying, because me and you talked, you know what I'm saying, off the air, and you kind of told me something that like, and I want to think about it. I want to see if you can recite it. You said something about something that Charlemagne the God told you, and you saying that you see that same image in me. So that touched me a little bit, because I was like, man, that's a motivational speech that you kind of gave me, and I'm kind of finding it hard to remember all the words you said, but if you can, you know, I don't know if you want me to,
yeah, what you trying to give me the compliment? Okay, well, I'm gonna give you.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you was drinking that night or what.
No, nobody drinking, but you're gonna give him up. We're gonna get to it, and then we're gonna let the people know why I had to cuss you out yesterday. So let me give you your flowers. Yeah, let me give you your flowers. No, what I said to you.
It's not that I want flowers. But
yeah, you want flowers. Oh, you damn sure. Yeah, you G Money for damn sure. Let's be clear about it, y'all. When I met this man the first time, and this is how we talk shit, y'all. So I love Orlando. It's good to be home. He definitely wants the flowers, and I don't mind repeating it because I don't have no problem giving it to you. What I said was what you're doing with District 5 and having these conversations, and I know they've been stressful for you, and having a viewpoint with word on the streets, you know, coming from the streets, and everybody know how I believe that politics should stay local. It should stay grassroots. It should stay where people just, you know, feel like they talking to their brother, they cousin, or they homeboy. And what I told Charlemagne years ago, right at the beginning of him really, you know, getting into politics, when he got on the Bernie Sanders campaign, and I told the Bernie Sanders campaign, you need to tap Charlemagne, you know, he moderated the event that we did at the Apollo. And so what I was sharing with you is that same type of how you keep the conversation going. You know, you keep it going. You got people involved. You got the debate you did the other day, had people upset at you. You know, Charlemagne went by the Prince of pissing people off. I don't know if you know that, but that was his moniker before, you know, what he's doing now. So I was saying your ability to keep people involved in the conversation, to keep people talking, is one of the things that he does well, whether people respect or like what he has to say.
Right.
You still have, well, not respect, but whether they like what he has to say, you still have to respect what it is that he's doing, which is having the uncomfortable conversations, bringing people in the room that don't get along, talking to people that you may disagree with, still sitting down, saying, hey, you know, like you did with Regina the other day when she said, this is my show. She told you don't work for me. And you said, well, I don't work for you. And, you know, that type of thing. Everybody in this business can't do that. And so what I was telling you is I see that, and I was to try to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. You know, long as you don't, long as you know not to never cross me, which is why we're here. Long as you know don't never.
Oh, man.
Long as you know to make sure you put some respect on my name, you're gonna be all right now.
Okay. I like how you closed it with keep doing what you're doing. I like how you closed that. You know what I'm saying? But then when you was right, but then you came back with this, you know what I'm saying, like you still want to hit me, you know, one more time in the back. But go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want you to be. I don't want to put you too much on it. You know what you're doing. But no, real talk though, what you're doing is important, and I was encouraging you with that and saying keep going, because what people don't understand, and like I even told you, like Ted, you're right. District 5 is a very unique district. You got the hood, and you have the business district.
Yes.
So there's no other district that has all of the money and all of the downtrodden and the middle class and in between and, you know, all of those things. So it is a district that has a lot on the line, a lot of stake on the line, a lot of pressure on the line, a lot of money on the line, contracts on the line, people hurting are on the line. So when you were saying, man, Ted, this getting, man, if this shit get, it's power on the line. This ain't no game. This ain't no. So although some of the things might be entertaining, it is important that we're reiterating why people are so passionate about it. Why Regina's so passionate about it. Why LaWanna's so passionate about it. Now, I've never met Shan Rose. I've met LaWanna. I don't think she's a big fan of mine, but I don't have no issue with her personally. I know when I first met her, she said, well, why are you here? What are you doing here? I'm like, damn, well, I don't even know you. So that's how she came to me. Other than that, we've never had no problem. I mean, people are protective of, when I was first in Orlando, people are protective of their space for whatever that reason was. So I can't remember who brought me to her house, but she was running then, and somebody brought me to her house, and she wanted to know, well, why are you here? What's your agenda? You know, what's your this? And I was like, hey, ma'am, I'm just here. But now understanding, and I teach that in my training, people are very guarded about their territory. They're guarded about their space. They're guarded. So she didn't know me. I didn't know. I was just here to help, you know. And I teach people that, how when you go in different cities, when you're trying to build coalitions, you have to sit back and observe and, you know, kind of be quiet because you don't ever know what's what. So that was our first interaction. Other than that, we haven't done any business together. We haven't worked together. So I don't have a problem with her personally. I don't know Shan Rose. I've never met her.
Right.
I don't know anything about her, but I do know Regina. And so I can only be down with, speak for, advocate for the woman that I know, you know, that I met and who I've watched go through, you know, these last 10 years.
Right. Okay. Well, now that let's get the elephant back in the room. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's kind of clear. You know, let's clear up. You know, this. You know, shenanigans. You know, as far as on me and your end. You know what I'm saying?
I think you should play the clip because I want the people to chime in and let me know if y'all heard what I heard.
Well, I mean, I don't really.
Why you don't want the clip? I got the clip available. You lost. You can't find it. I think you should play the clip.
You got it on your phone?
Yeah, I got it on my phone. Yeah, let's play the clip because we want to make sure.
We'll play it then. I'm gonna get you.
We want to make sure, because I don't want no confusion about, you know, like what we doing here now.
Right. We got so many episodes, man, till it's like unbelievable. But anyway,
because it's almost sounded like Cap a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get.
You digging your stuff. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? While you digging in your stuff, we gonna play a quick commercial real quick. And we're gonna be right.
Let me text you. Do you want me to text it to you, or what do we need to do to get this clip?
I mean, you can. I mean, but if you got it, you can put it to your speaker.
Now I got to close my Instagram. I'm gonna open back up, y'all, because we got to get this clip on the record. Because D-Money swear he didn't hear my name, and I want my people to say, put a 5 in the chat if you heard my name or not. So let me get out of this Instagram and let me send you this clip. So we can make sure we on the same page, because Randy
it's a short clip, right?
Yeah, it's a very short clip.
Okay. Hey, don't y'all go nowhere, man. I got Ted Spickaroo in the building. I got my boy Randy Ross in the back. And we got more, man. It gets exciting over here, man. Word on the street, don't y'all go nowhere. Be still for a few minutes. All right. I'll take over now. I will take over. I'll take over now. You know what I'm saying? I will take over. That's right. I'm going, you know what I'm saying? This is Ted the Gorilla. That's right, Ted the Gorilla. So I'm hanging out with y'all for a few minutes. YG Money get it right. You know what I'm saying? Ted the Gorilla. Anyway, I'm in the building. Where's Erica? Is Erica in the back? Or what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Are we
Hey, Ted.
Hey, what's going on, Erica? What's going on, Erica? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gonna be
going?
controlled tonight, right?
Yes, I'm gonna be very controlled. I'm gonna be very controlled now. You
All
know,
right.
let's get the record straight on Ted the Gorilla, not Tez, but Ted the Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Ted the Gorilla. And it's about my time. You know what I'm saying? It's Halloween time, and I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting ready for it. I'm already ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I came ready for it.
Hey, I got my costume ready for G Money birthday bash.
Yes, that's gonna be popping. They say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You ain't got to get ready. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the interview yesterday with Tez, that was nice. That was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice.
Yeah. And the thing that I say, you know what I'm saying? The thing that I say, the thing that I understand, you know, with this District 5, it's a bunch of shit going on, you know, straight up. It's a bunch of shit going on with this District 5. You know what I'm saying? You got, and you know, who are the candidates in District 5?
Shan Rose, Regina Hill, Lawana Gelzer.
Okay, a hot ass mess. All three of them are hot ass mess. But anyway, so you know what I'm saying. How's this going so far? You know what I'm saying. How is this District 5? You know, shenanigans going. You know.
To me, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Yeah. For word on the streets, I don't know, Ted. How do you think it's going?
Well, I mean, I caught the tail end of it. And so far, you know, like I said, they bickering, you know, they bickering about, I've seen them talking about the kids. Somebody saying, don't put my kid in it no more. You know, I've seen, you know,
well, I do agree everybody should leave everybody kids out of it. I do agree with that. But I think the same thing, Ted. I think the same thing about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Leave the kids out of it. The kids ain't did nothing. They not running, number one. Two, it's unnecessary. Leave the kids out of it.
Yes, I will agree on that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I caught the tail end of it. And like I said, they all just talking about each other, what this person got, what that person ain't got. You know, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going to happen with them moving forward. When are they going to move forward, Erica? You know, that's what I want to find out.
Luckily, Greg did a debate, and we were able to hear their plans on moving forward. So that's the good thing about the debate. They were able to hear that. If you're talking about getting in the jungle, hey, I don't know. If we got anybody else that's willing to come to the floor, because we had Lawana and Regina and they gave us their scope on what they were going to be doing moving forward.
Okay. And have anybody seen Sharon Rose?
I can't speak on that. I haven't. I can
Okay.
only speak for myself. I haven't. And I know I
Okay.
reached out, but I haven't. So,
Right.
mhm.
And the commissioner, Regina Hill, and I, what I'm saying, like I told you, I don't, Regina, she feels like, I don't know, she's just, it's a hot shit mess. I mean, with, like I told you, all three of them, but I'm trying to
Well,
figure
you
out.
would be hard pressed to get me to say anything against Commissioner Regina Hill, and this is the reason why. One, she knows Greg personally, so there should be no reason that she's not reaching out to Greg. So you'd be hard pressed to get me to say anything against her without Greg telling me.
But did she come to the debate?
She did. Yes,
Oh,
she
okay.
did.
Okay.
And
So
she supports the word on the streets, sir.
so what?
Yeah.
So did Lawana Gelser? Did she show up?
Yes. Yes. And she came to the debate and she supports the word on the street. And more importantly, she really supports the word on the streets.
Okay.
Because at
Okay.
the end of the
Well, like I told you, I
at
caught
the
the
end of the
tail.
day, go ahead.
I caught the tail end of it, and like I told you, I just come up out of the woods, and really, like I told you, with me coming out the woods and checking out the tail end of it, it's just like I told you, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be moving forward with District 5. What are these people gonna do for District 5?
Well,
What's gonna
I
what's
was
gonna
hoping to have a last discussion is what I was hoping to have. But, when you can't even when certain candidates are scared to even come on the platform, I was hoping to have the last discussion before November 4th. That's what I was
Okay,
hoping for.
I came back in yesterday. You know what I'm saying? When I came in yesterday, I watched the show. I watched the show, and like I said, I seen Regina Hill, making comments, and a lot of bullshit she was saying. Like I told you, a lot of bullshit she was saying. Like I told you, I come in there and I watched the tail end of the show, and all she, was talking about, I got more followers than G Money. I got this. I got that. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
don't
didn't
think
like that.
I don't listen. I don't think Ted. I don't think she meant it that way. So I'm gonna need you to give her some grace. You just came in yesterday, okay? I'm gonna need you to give her some
Shit.
grace. I'm
All
gonna
I
need you
seen
to
was
give her some
shenanigans.
grace.
All I
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
was
yeah.
shenanigans. So, like I said, and then you got Lawana Gelser. Lawana Gelser, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, if they gonna get this this shit together before I bring some of my homeboys back. And
We
if I
don't
bring
need
some of
you to
my
bring the
homeboys
apes.
back, you know what I'm saying? It's
Uh,
gonna be some problems. It's gonna be some problems if I bring some
yeah,
of my.
and we definitely don't need that. Number one, and like I said, for Regina Hill, what she said, I saw the comment that you're talking about, Ted. Um, but give her some grace because she's under a lot of pressure. Now, when it comes to Lawana, give her some grace too because Lawana done supported. Well, you might not know because you just came back a day ago, but Lawana has actually supported the platform. And whether it's 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, hey.
Well, I mean, but I did watch some of the debate, and I think some of the guys, like a guy I seen named Tim Green. Tim Green had some, he had some good things to say. I watched a little of that debate, and the one girl that got on and she talked about the rent going up, and I wanted some of those things addressed, and I didn't see that. I didn't see the address, and what I'm saying, the one woman said something about the affordable housing going up, study going up. Timothy Green came on and he basically said, some of the things that he said, and it was good content. And I just didn't see the answer. I didn't see the answer from the candidates. The candidates didn't make the answer.
Ted, I would love an answer to that. That's why I moved from Orlando for 3 years, because the rent keep going up to quote unquote market rate. That's a real thing.
Okay,
My rent went up by
and that debate, like I said,
$400.
Yeah, that debate.
That's
I
crazy.
think the moderators, they did a damn good job. My man Randy Ross. I think Sheena Rowe. She did a great job. I just wanted to see a little bit more answers from those candidates instead of them fighting up there and sitting up there bickering and I got my house. I ain't lost my house. I ain't did this.
And maybe word on the street should do something that doesn't have an audience.
I don't know. I mean, I want to get this.
Maybe word on the street should do something. You should talk to G about it, but maybe word on the street should do something that doesn't have an audience. And
okay.
I'll
tell you what, Erica. I've taken over for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My name Ted the Gorilla. I'm gonna bring in my girl Stephanie, because she has a lot of answers, and let's see what's going on with Stephanie.
Hey y'all. Hi everybody.
What's going on, Steph?
Oh, gorilla.
Ted the Gorilla. That's right. Address me as Ted the Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Right. I heard somebody said they said they want Caesar to come home. I'm here. Exactly. I'm here. They want, when they go to calling, talking about, I want Caesar to come home, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I'm home. You know what I'm saying?
I see. You went through a little battle there. You missed your teeth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm getting all that fixed. All that is getting fixed shortly. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we got Stephanie in the building, you know what I'm saying? Got Eric on the line. Steph, so what's going on with this D5? With this D5 shit, can you give me an update on this D5? I mean, give me an update. Steph, she froze up. Damn. I don't know what to know.
I hate that for Stephanie.
Maybe her internet ain't working. We can come over there and get it right. Steph got issues. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all know it's going down the birthday bash. It's going down.
Yeah, let's not forget Ted.
Yeah. But anyway, Steph thing froze up. I don't know. But anyway, man, y'all got me tonight, and I'm just having a great time. I'm in the building. I'm here to talking with Erica, We talking about this D5. I told her I
Yeah.
just ain't feel. I'm just one feeling like these people and some of these candidates correctly answered everything what's going on. I don't
Right.
feel like they answered everything what some of these people that said. Some of the people said. Anyway, that's still getting.
Especially when you talk about the rent prices going up.
Yes, Steph, is you all right? We was trying to get
Yes.
you. We was
I've been
trying to
having
get
some
you in.
problems with my internet. I got about old computers up in here, with business and all of that. But I want to say, hey, Miss Erica.
Hey, how you doing, Steph?
Yeah. Steph, are you there? You done froze up again?
Lord, she
Oh,
gonna have to take some of them computers down.
Man. Anyway, we gonna keep this thing rolling, man. I think Steph got big problems over there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she got Bright House or Lighthouse. She got one of them houses, but they ain't rolling right now. You know what I'm saying? Bright House, Lighthouse.
But for real, Ted, there really is an internet issue going on in the land. There really is. I know you just came up 2 days ago, but yeah, Spectrum, Verizon, AT&T, all of them are experiencing an issue because they had a contract dispute with Amazon, and Amazon owns the satellite in the sky.
Oh my God. Let's see if
Yeah.
we can bring her back. Let's bring her back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've been having so much going on.
Who you got, Amazon?
I'm like, I got to call these folks and find out. I know over in this area when lightning strikes, everything goes out, and then sometimes it just go out. Okay, but anyhow, one of my main things is in regards to healthcare.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not much that local commissioners can do with healthcare, though.
She done spent about it there again. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm telling you, G. AI told me, finally, AI gave me a reason, because I kept calling, I'm with Spectrum, and AI kept telling me, and Spectrum told me, oh, it must be your phone, you need to upgrade. Ain't no difference between my 12 and the 16. Stop it. All you want is for me to spend more money. That part.
Wow. Spend more money.
Come to find out, it is Amazon took their toys away. Amazon took away their satellite in the sky. Okay.
Anyway, man, like I told you, just Ted the Gorilla. I'm hanging out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here. I came to hang out with y'all for a few minutes. We're talking about this D5. We're trying to get an answer, a finance. We're trying to get something that we can move forward with. I think my man Tim Green, he was commenting on Instagram, and I see you, Tim. You know what I'm saying? Tim saying, both located, from the same church. Okay. Yeah. All right, Tim. I do see you, and I see some of your comments, Tim, and I like what you're saying. They didn't give this boy a fair chance at the debate. They didn't give him a fair chance. I don't know. Let's see if Stephanie watch some of the debate. Stephanie, did you watch some of the debate?
I watched some of it.
Oh shit! You ain't work for shit's damn self.
Hey,
You
I'm
ain't
worth
worth
more
a
than
shit
that. Cause you
damn
damn
self.
right I ain't worth the shit. I'm
If
worth
you
more than
win,
that.
if you win
Eh,
that debate, kill
don't start
yourself.
with me. Don't start with me. Okay. All right. But like I was saying, hopefully it don't go out. In regards to health.
Lord, Jay, she really trying to get her message out. I hate that
She's
for her.
trying to get you some better. Goddamn, you might need to get rid of that cricket. You might need to get rid of that cricket.
Oh, Lord.
That cricket ain't working for you tonight. Anyway, might need to get some T-Mobile. T-Mobile's
Verizon or something.
or
Or
Verizon.
something.
But get rid of that goddamn Spectrum. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Go to hell, Spectrum. Anyway, but like I was saying though, but I watched the debate. I watched the debate. I came back in yesterday. I seen Tez, Tez straightening out her business, because she, put some respect on her name. That's what I wanted to tell G Money, you know what I'm saying, to put some
Right.
respect on Tez's name, because Tez is doing big things, and if he said anything that was detrimental, I understand that woman's gonna come and fight for her name. She's gonna fight for her name. She's a
That's
fighter
right.
now.
Mm-hmm.
She is a fighter. Now, one thing I can tell y'all about the District 5, and there ain't a whole lot I can tell you, but like I told you, because, where I live, we beat on our chests. You know what I'm saying? We beat on our chests, and we get shit straight if shit get wrong. But like I said, District 5, I see, you can't take nothing from Regina. You can't beat the heifer on the ground. You can't beat her on the
That's
ground.
right.
Now, and what I know, she's helped G Money out in certain things. She's helped him out. But, for whatever G Money done to, you know what I'm saying, I don't know why she's bitter. You know what I'm saying? Bitter.
I don't think
She
she's
stays
bitter.
on his.
Let's
She
not
stay on his site.
say that.
She stay on his site, and she supposed to have all them followers. And yes, she got followers,
Hey.
but
Let's
she
not.
stay on his site.
Listen, Ted. Let's not say that. She's not bitter. She's in a fight. Listen, she's in a fight for her life.
Yeah, I do
She's in a
understand
fight
that, and I
for her
feel
life.
real sorry. But I'm just gonna
Okay.
tell you, like I
All
said, when they
right.
make comments and do what they do, I don't understand.
Okay.
Like I told you, I don't understand.
I mean, the kind heart part of me understands what you're saying, Ted. But Regina is in a fight for her life. She don't have no problem with G. So
I don't
don't
know.
make it a problem.
That
Don't make it a
Kim
problem with G.
White, all right, Erica, we got you. But anyway, Kim White, I hear what you're saying. Okay. Is you got your goddamn internet right or what? I mean, because we sick
Man,
of
I'm
this
trying.
shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to switch up. You know what
If
I'm saying?
I can't listen, if I
Hold on. Look like my friend just tuned in. I see,
let
you
me
know
pull
what I'm
out a
saying?
sword.
My
A Queen carries a
my
sword as
friend
well.
tuned in. How you doing, Regina? How you doing? I'm Ted the Gorilla. How
Hey,
you
Gina,
doing?
let's give her a clap.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground, a warrior.
Boots on the ground. What I told them, Regina, you can't beat you on the ground. You do got boots on the ground. That heifer got boots on the ground, for real. She, you know what I'm saying? She got boots on the ground. She runs a hell of a race. You know what I'm saying? You can't outrun her.
Heifers wear crowns too, okay?
You can't outrun her. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I can't see all that. You know what I'm saying? What Erica say?
She's
What
fighting.
did
No,
Gina say?
Randy
I-
Ross
That
said, I
wasn't
don't
me.
think. No, that's
What?
Randy. Randy is saying, I don't think Regina Hill is better. She's fighting her life and her political career. I suggest we cut her some slack. Yes, cut her some slack.
That's
She's
the
going through a
same thing
lot.
I
Let me tell you
said.
something. This woman can relate to so many people in the community that goes through certain things. So she knows the pain. She knows the hurt. She's gotten through it. Okay. So she can relate to a lot of people and address certain issues just from her own personal experiences. Regina say, no, let's go to where you left off. What you talking about, Gina? Miss Regina?
I want to know what the hell, you know what I'm saying? What the hell, you know what I'm saying, is you talking about?
I want to know what the hell you over there drinking. Nothing but cheers over here.
I'm just Ted the gorilla. I
All
don't
right,
drink.
Ted the gorilla.
I don't smoke.
Hey, roll your
smoke,
motherfucker
stop
sleeves up and
without
find out
that.
who you f***ing with right now.
I'm a monkey.
Regina is. Roll them up. Come on.
But anyway, like I said, I did say what I said, and like I said,
You did say what you said, but you always have an opportunity to understand the other person's viewpoint, G. And that's facts, Ted.
Okay.
So let us not do that.
Where the fuck is G? Who the fuck she talking to, Stephanie?
I know.
Let me grab that mask right now.
Who the fuck is G?
Oh, there he is.
She talking about G ain't here today. She
up under that mask. He hiding behind that gorilla.
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
think both of y'all is drunk or something. God damn, y'all don't know.
I don't get
What
drunk.
tell
I
you?
might be downtown lit, but you ain't gonna find Stephanie be drunk.
Oh, you got your internet right. You can
That
talk
work.
some shit.
Oh, it's
Wow.
working. It's working. It's flowing.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You say it's working, but anyway, let's get back to what we was at. What's the matter at hand? Okay, so what?
Regina say, no, you're doing a great job. I'm gonna let G slide. He's in his feelings about those 100 views. Call him out, Regina. Call him out.
Okay, okay, Regina. Since you want to get to the 100.
Hey, no.
Let me cut you off. Let me get you out of my. Okay, now. Anyway, let's get to the 100 views now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the 100 views. In this business, always remember, it ain't about how many followers you got. It's about you getting them other people to watch. You know what I'm saying? Them other people to follow you. You could have 5,000 people that's behind you, but if McDonald's advertising because they want Burger King fans, they want Kentucky Fried Chicken fans. So what I'm trying to tell you is, so what you got all them followers, but they watching word on the street. So therefore, when they watching word on the street, you put some respect on it. You know what I'm saying? Put some them 100 followers that you talk, them 100 views might be the 100 that you might need to win. So don't downgrade the little man. Don't downgrade the little man. Don't downgrade because you know what I'm saying. So when them 100 views that you talking about, because people that's got 5,000 friends, it might not be none but 10 of them.
You making a point there. You making a very great point there, because let me tell you something.
It might not be 10 of them is your real friend. So therefore, that 10, that's the 10 I genuinely love. Them other 4,000 people and all that there, them fake friends. So
you got a point. Let me say this to say this. Now, me, I don't have nothing but, probably about 300 and something people.
Hold on. Let me see. I like that comment, Regina.
I can't take you serious, Ted. That's what Regina said.
Exactly. And
you just can't. It be like that sometimes, Regina. I totally agree. But let me tell you something. When it comes to, like I said, I have 2 pages and only like 300 something people on there. But then I turned it over to a creative type thing. But then I see somebody said something to me one time in a conflicted situation about, well, you ain't got such and such on your like likings and stuff like that. But I tell you one thing, you can't tell me anything I do or say don't make an impact. If you got 1,000 up to 4,000 followers or viewers and you only got like 2 or 3 people on there, it's something behind that with them people. It don't change your impact. You know what I'm saying? Some people hide behind it, but they watch, they listen, and they learn. And they take it and use it for themselves, what you're saying and doing. So all of that stuff about that validation ain't nothing. When them lights, when pressing that button ain't nothing.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Likes and all of that, it don't matter because people watching.
Yes.
And hiding while they watching, but they watching. And what you say makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad, they're observing. And that's all that counts. People, take what you're gonna take from it, keep it moving. It don't matter about the numbers, as long as it's making an impact and you know it's making an impact. And Regina Hill says, oh, now it's little man now. Do you call them little people with podcasts? You call them people little people with podcasts.
Damn, they is little. They is little. It's no military secret. If they ain't on my level, you know what I'm saying? They are little. They are little people when they ain't on my level, and when they call them trying to get on my level, and it's just like I think what it is about the Regina is G Money and Regina are so much damn near just alike till they clash. They clash. Clash. You know what I'm saying? They clash because both of them feel like both of them feel like they the king of the jungle. And I've ran into people like that.
Really?
Yes. I've ran into people like that.
Yeah. Hey, leaders are leaders. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron, you know? Hey.
I just beat Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? So I understand exactly what's going on. What Regina say again now?
Regina Hill say, sis, did you hear Ted/G Money last night about charging me $500 for 100 views? Hey, it's return on investment, ROI. I saw no benefit. Hey, Gina, trust me, I feel you on that one.
She don't do that.
Man,
you know one thing about the boy, he got a business to run. He got a business to run, and you cannot stop him from doing what he do. He gonna sell him some Italian ice. You know what I'm saying? He gonna sell him some Italian ice. You can't get mad because the Italian ice ain't free. You can't go in there and get that for free. But I understand what Regina's doing because she's from a community, District 5, where a lot of people on there they don't have a lot of money. So she's there for the people, and she give people free this, free that, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
sometimes it's about reasonable and customary. Reasonable and customary. What's reasonable? Okay? What's reasonable? Make it make sense. And Miss Kimberly White says, G Money should be able to relate to Regina because I can remember a time when he was drugged through the mud. Yet he's still pushing and doing what he do, so he should cut her major slack. I'm just saying. I press that button. Press
But Kim White, I don't know what you on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you drinking. I don't know if you drinking the same thing I'm drinking, Kim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you drinking the same thing I'm drinking, Kim, but you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I know the boy been doing his thing, and you can't take nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? So
reasonable
hold on. Drugged through the mud. I've been drugged through the mud. You know, he been drugged through the mud all his life. It ain't about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times you get your ass up. And he done got up. Kim White. He done got up. So what? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, talking about the mud. You probably got mud that you ain't really told nobody about. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got mud out there, Kim White.
Well, she just said, Ted, that you can relate to being going through some stuff where you just people done just attacked you, went through some things. You know what I'm saying? That's the mud. Whether it's alleged or facts. You know how it is to go through some things and have to fight your way through and come up fighting. So when you understand that, when you've been through that, you can relate and give people some slack. And Miss Regina Hale say, who allowed you to be a part of every event and paid you? Yes, I never wanted to come to my events and make money off our people.
Okay, well, I mean, but damn, you can't expect me to go up under. You can't expect G Money to go up under. Then he got a business to run. Goddamn, Regina, he got a business to run. Oh, shit. I mean, goddamn.
But Greg, at the end of the day, be reasonable. Now, come on now.
I mean, but like I said,
you know me. I'm going to tell you like a T.I. is. Be reasonable. Regina Hill say, Regina got up too.
Okay, well, keep getting up. Ain't nobody knocking you for getting up. Matter of fact, I seen the boy G Money give you a damn award for being down. So
give her a clap for that. Yes, I was there. Yes, she did.
Give G Money a clap for giving her a damn award.
Everybody, she was. I mean, yeah, but you honored. You know what I'm saying? She was honored. Yes.
So right. So therefore, when people honor you when you're down, you got to respect. Sometimes people are your real friends, and you can't even really see your real friends sometimes. Motherfuckers that really fool with you, you can't even see them sometimes because you got so much hate. I don't know what you got for them, but you got a lot of shit for them. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't be that way. I wouldn't give a damn who you is. You shouldn't be that way. People that's on your side, you know, listen, hold on, Steph. So many people done been against you know what I'm saying, a person, so they feel like everybody's their damn enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes it might be because it only takes one or two people to bleed down into and trickle like tainted fuckery that some people that want to attach to the stigma, they go along with it. Oh yeah, this person's saying it. They have an influence. And a lot of times it be people that ain't doing shit, don't know shit, sitting on shit, okay? And some don't have a pot to shit in, to throw and a winner to throw it out, but they will sign on to somebody that can relate to the bullshit that they shitting. And ride with that and attack people that's making a difference. I don't care what they go through. People need to look at people that can overcome in a way to say, if God can use them, they can use me. I don't care if they're what they go through, if they did it, if they didn't, but they fighting a fight, and God's still using them. Okay. And that's to me, people should look at that as like a form of inspiration, because some people be sitting back, they know they're going through stuff, and they'll sit there up under that shadow that people done tried to place over them and quiet them and bury them when they know God got something in them that can make a difference. Don't let that happen. Look at people who overcome that shit and rise up.
Okay. I understand, Steph. That's why I bring you in there, because you could shed some light on what's going on. I'm going to see if Erica's in the back, but all that telling me to stop, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to happen if it's meant to come out. But anyway, like I told y'all, I got to get up out of here. Let's see what Regina's still talking about. I don't know what.
Regina Hill say, take off your mask, head, you coward. Anybody that has to hide their face to speak their truth is weird.
And listen,
that hot mask.
Hey, One thing about me, I've been weird all my life. You ain't gonna do. You one thing you ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna talk. You not gonna run this shit over here. You might run your shit over there, Miss Regina, but you not gonna run shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Period. Get off the page if you don't like this gorilla.
Regina said, "Oh, hey." I think she probably saying don't pass that behind that damn mask talking that
right.
shit.
Get off the page if you don't like this gorilla. That's what I'm saying. Get off the page. And then let G Money talk to you later on.
I hope she's coming to the Halloween party. I would love to see her there.
If she comes to the Halloween party, she gonna win.
Oh my goodness, a hot mess.
But anyway, if she comes to the Halloween party, she gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love her to death. I love her. You know what I'm saying? I love her.
I will never forget when I ran into her, and she was talking to me, and she started praying. And the things that she was saying was things like it spoke to things that I do behind the scenes, and it's like, you know, she was encouraging me, but she didn't know me from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen her out and around and stuff like that. You know, people know my parents are Chef Eddie's, and then I got the little boutique, all of that stuff. But talking to her personally, her first interaction with me was prayer. Okay, and she spoken to
I like that.
Spoken to. I didn't tell her nothing. She just did it, and I'm like, I was just thankful for that, because you don't see people doing that. You understand? Especially commissioners. You know what I'm saying? And then they busy. They can't do it for everybody. But at least when she felt the unction from God to take the time out in that moment to pray with me and for me. And I greatly appreciate that from her.
I like that. And you know what, Stephanie, like I told you, I believe I know what's going on, and I'm looking at what's going on. So with that being said, let's go to a break.
From downtown to Mercy Drive to Paramore, West Lakes to Metro West. Together, we have turned visions and plans into realities. Safer communities with violence prevention teams, mediating conflicts, connecting neighbors to jobs and support, along with connecting small businesses to opportunities and resources. Opportunities for kids and families with Paramore and Mercy Drive Kid Zones, new preschools, and college training centers. Homes people can afford with over 8,500 senior and family multi-units built across District 5. When others claimed credit, facts matter. These projects were built by myself and other community partners. This work isn't done in a silo. It's done by the willing, but it never could have been accomplished without you, the people.
We need to make it better for everybody, and Commissioner represents that opportunity. She isn't for herself. She's for this community, and she's demonstrated this to the complete satisfaction of this old soldier.
One thing I can say, my wife and I, we really love ourselves in Commissioner Hill. Believe that, because she's real. I can deal with real people. People that say what they do and do what they say.
I think this is a great place to come and vibe and get that vibrant community that we're all looking for.
Promises made, promises kept.
The work continues.
The stakes are high. This election is about results. If you want safer streets, affordable housing, and more opportunities for our kids, families, and seniors, vote for the leader who delivers. Because leadership matters. Promises made, promises kept. I'm Commissioner Regina I. Hill, and I approve this message. Let's revive District 5.
Awesome. And you know what? I got the chills when the barber.
What's going on? Hold on, Steph. How you get on here? Hold on, let me remove you right quick. Damn, hold on. I mean, damn, Ted come over, take over my show. Then he got stepped on here. I ain't even approved none of this. What is going on? What the hell have I missed? I mean, damn, Ted. I really need to find out the minutes that I missed. You know what I'm saying? They said Ted or something took over Ted the Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? And him and Regina damn near had words. What's going on with that? I mean, let's bring step back in. Let me do it the right way over here. You know, y'all, you do understand it. This is my platform. You know what I'm saying? This is my platform. In case y'all don't know, this is my platform, and I really, you know what I'm saying, I like to come in the right way. I don't want to be no coward. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no coward. But I know Ted had took over, and I got to be political correct. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do this, so I ain't gonna come on here and disrespect nobody. Not this face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I catch it. You know what I'm saying? Not me. But anyway, let me bring Step back in. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Step, now bring me up to speed on what, you know what I'm saying, what went down, what transpired, because
Gorilla then left the stage. I like that. What happened when the barber was speaking?
Mm-hmm.
When he said he can deal with real people, it's like I felt the angels touch my head. It's like, oh, I just felt, you know, like the Holy Spirit just saying, you know what I'm saying? But that was a nice presentation, and it's true. She has tread the ground. She beat the ground. She put her boots on the ground. She gets involved. She gets engaged. She's aware of what the people have gone through and can relate. As I'm going to always say, she can relate. So what better person to have in the office than a person that has been through the trials and tribulations and can come out of them with some answers.
Right. Okay. So give me your opinion on the other two candidates that's you know, running as well. You got Sharon Rose and you got Luana Gelza. I mean, give me you know your opinion, and before you
I keep all that to myself. I'm gonna speak from a place of inspiration and admiration I'm gonna keep that energy positive to where my energy is going towards. If I don't have too much to say about anybody else, guess what? I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even if I've observed it, let them see what I got to say about who I'm speaking about and let them weigh the balance. Because like I say, she out there in the field. She got a boots on the ground. I see her engaging with people. Not only that, but praying. Okay. And she has did what she's done in the community. There is change. Now, you know, one thing I want to ask the commissioners, like when it comes to healthcare that I've tried to get in, Trump is doing what he's doing. A lot of people can't afford, even after they can't meet their deductibles. So after they've gone to specialists, been to the doctor, do whatever they got to do, how can they connect with medical providers in the community, healthcare providers in the community, even the hospitals, to say, what can we work out to help them at least pay reasonable and customary? Because it's coming to a point where it's going to affect people. There's another thing I wanted to address. When COVID was here, okay, people are still getting sick. The shit mutating. How can commissioners set some type of guidelines and regulations of whatever to wherein you hold apartment managers, management community, you know, managers, landlords to go in there and make sure when it comes to them AC ducts, it's stuff hiding up in there. You can change a filter, but it's some stuff sitting in them walls and people move in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And there are some people who still get sick because there is something lying dormant. And I think it has to do with that. So that is something when it comes to the AC, HVAC, or whatever they call it. I think that will help also in the community. It's small. It's something that people overlook. But I think that makes a big difference because people are inhaling. Make sure they have guidelines for when people go up in there. If they do, I don't know. But there needs to be something said.
Allegedly.
Something in there. It's
allegedly.
Allegedly. Who is that?
What?
That's Michelle.
Erica. What happened, Erica?
All I said was allegedly. You can't say that.
Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that because I said that last night. Allegedly, don't make any accusations or anything. Alleged. You can be
What
held.
is the allegedly about though?
Alleged
The
means don't say
allegedly
that it's a
is so
fact.
so
It's an
word on the
assumption.
street don't get sued for
Yeah.
putting
No,
out
no.
It's
What?
not
information
an
Who said?
that
Who
assumption.
is
said anything that you got to say allegedly? I'm trying to figure
I did.
out.
I can say what
Oh,
I
okay. You
said
said
to be.
you
I'm
said
speaking it if
something.
I have to be careful about speaking it as a fact. If I
that's right.
don't have the credentials to at
Oh,
least
okay.
go in there and know for a fact
Thank
or
you.
proof. But
Thank
if
you.
it,
Thank
and
you.
then and that's that's crossing the lines. But if it's alleged, let's say it's an assumption. I'm assuming that is something that's going on. But at least address the issue. So allegedly, that is a potential thing that is dormant. People,
Right.
we see the big picture, but we got to go up in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's the small things that can go big. It's just like a cancer that can be so small. If you
What do
know,
you think? What do you think about the food stamps? You know what I'm saying? They're saying food stamps people might not get their food stamps
they
for
did it,
November.
and that is something that's gonna affect many households.
Yes,
At the wrong
it's a
time
big
in the
deal there.
season. Yeah, that's a big deal. They could have waited later and
That means
at least
Thanksgiving
set
might be
up.
light.
But what they're not doing is giving solutions. But there are people in the community that can help people to get off that crutch. You see what I'm saying? You
Right.
got people doing certain things, doing hair. They have different types of business, and if they have their stuff structured correctly, they can get business funding that will help, with certain things. They can get their personal credit correct, where maybe you might need that credit card to buy that turkey, to buy that duck, to buy them greens and stuff. But you also have to know how to manage. Can you pay back that money the right way? So they're not putting in place certain things to help people get off of it. And some people they don't want the help. They don't want to know. They just don't think that it's for them too. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They're here, but now it's being pushed, and they also need to make sure your shit straight. You're making your money. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You know how to manage your finances and your household. And if you got a business, you got to do that. You got to have that structure in place in order to
What Kim
overcome
White
that
say?
crutch. Miss Kimberly White say it's gonna get worse before it get better. They want able-bodied people to work and get off assistance. For me, it makes sense to me. Don't abuse it. If you
Yeah.
if you can get up and go to work, hey, your ass to work.
The food stamps make sense to me. Got it. But it's the people that have to work for TSA and they're not making any funds. They're literally doing food drives for the individuals that work for TSA because they still have to go to work, but during the government shutdown, they're not being paid. That's crazy to me.
And Miss Regina Hill says, yes, I think it's a wonderful idea regarding air quality. That's the last frontier in your lungs. Something has to be done at multiple levels of government regarding policy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, at least that's something her and Lawana can work on together because
I spoke with
Lawana
Lawana on that
really
last
cares
debate.
about.
Yeah, last year. I addressed that last year when the first debate came about with the commissioners. And that's very important because, like I said, allegedly, or let's say this, people can be getting ill when they're in the safety of their home because the air quality is not up to par, and these people are just moving people in, allegedly, moving them in, moving them out, and not making sure that on the outside it's clean. It looks good and pristine. But are they going up in the cracks and crevices, especially the air conditioners, and cleaning them out? Because this stuff is weak. All that stuff is just like an engine in a car.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree.
Or an intestine in the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes.
You're right, Kimberly.
My name's Stephanie, Miss Erica.
What is it, Tiffany?
It's Stephanie.
Sorry. My fault.
No problem.
And she don't understand. Stephanie she has been around for a while, Erica. She normally comes in and reads a lot of the messages and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I'm so
she's been
sorry. I'm new. I'm
she's
new
been
on the block.
right. No, you've been around too though, but Stephanie definitely been around.
Day one. I'm a day one. Tell the story,
so
Greg. No, I'm just
she
messing.
definitely has been around.
No. G, tell her my story.
Yeah. Both of y'all got stories. I mean, she's word on the
but
street
tell her
too
mine.
now. Right. She's got a history
Okay.
as far as word on the street, doing the graphics and doing her thing for a long.
But
you
what
still
was that?
built this
Wasn't that 2009?
Doing graphics?
It's been a long time, man. Listen, word on the street done been around so long. We done been, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We done been through a lot of, you know what I'm saying, and employees. We done been through. I done had a chick on him that kind of put their name on the commissioner. When it first happened, and she used to be. I don't know if you remember, Stephanie, when Miss Sandy.
Yeah, I remember Sandy.
Yeah, Miss Sandy. You know what I'm saying? Miss Sandy put up, you know what I'm saying, she went in and said, she kind of condemned Regina before it even got started. And I was like, hey, hold on, wait, we can't get there. We can't get there. And she went to blah blah blah, got all slick. I said, okay, well, I tell you what, you know what I'm saying, all your duties have been, you know what I'm saying, dismissed. You know what I'm saying? Your duties have been dismissed. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer needed. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not trying to have a pissing contest. I'm just saying.
Right. No, but we talking about
look. You look so young and so pretty. I know I've been around before you.
Who? Me?
You. Yeah.
I'm 52, ma'am. I'm all of 52. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
But you look. You look so young and so pretty.
Thank
but
you.
I promise you, I've been around before you.
Okay. I got
Go ahead,
to
G.
learn. I'm always willing to learn. Yes, I am.
Exactly.
No. I have nothing to teach. You've been around long enough to know what you need to know. But
yes,
I'm just saying, I've been here before you. That's it.
Okay, I get it.
Listen,
I get it.
They got this debate going on, man, and we don't want to debate. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all about it ain't how you came in. It's where
how
you end
how you sustain and keep going and how you leave out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in this game so long to, you know what I'm saying, it ain't about, you know what I'm saying, you coming in the game and then it's where you end, it's where the end results at. If it's a victory, there's a victory.
I have been a resident of Paramount Oaks apartment from 2019 up until last year, 2024, when I was forcibly removed from the premises because I protested against Mayor Buddy Dyer and Regina Hill about affordable housing. Whenever they come in our communities and they say they're going to build more affordable housing, you have to understand it's not for you. It's for the investors. It's the only people that win when that comes. With that being said, we have watched the rents over here at Paramount Oaks go from $975, $1,000. The rents just keep going up. It's market rate rent now. People are over there paying $2,000 a month for rent. They can't use the laundry rooms. The laundry room has padlocks on them. They can't use the community center. They can't use any of the fitness room. And I'm a witness to all of that. Now, under your watch, Regina Hill, I have invited you to numerous meetings that we had. Okay, and it's always been a showdown with you when you do come. To the point fact, I had to say you were not invited to any more of our meetings because you come and humiliate the people when they want to ask questions. But my question is, out of all these apartments that was in this community that was here standing, they've been brought by investors, boarded up, and moved the people out. Griffith Park was tore down, and the people could not come back to this community like they told them you'll be able to come back and stay in affordable apartments. When they was ready to come back, they couldn't afford the rent at Paramount Oaks apartment. The rent is outrageous. Every year they go up on the rent. They change the contract. People get their notices on their door daily for rent, and the water is included with the rent. If they don't pay their water bill, they won't accept the rent. And then that's a good way to evict them out. It's over 80 evictions. I was number 52. I fought my eviction and I won because it was an illegal eviction to put me out because I spoke up.
Now, to my understanding, if a person pays their rent and they have water included outside of that, as long as they pay their rent, to my knowledge, I don't know if anything's changed, they can't evict the person for the balance of, what the water bill and stuff like that is. So if I'm correct, if that had anything attached to her eviction, that is a form of illegal actions. But at the end of the day, also, it sounds like she's speaking gentrification. You know what I'm saying? Like pushing people out. If you're going to make affordable housing, put a cap on the price, on the rent. Cap it if it's going to be affordable. If it's going to be affordable, then affordable housing, I believe, you have to, should be in a certain tax bracket, So why raise it beyond what they can afford? Miss Kimberly White says, Housing Authority tore down Griffin Park, not the city. Oh, Housing Authority tore down Griffin Park, not the city of Orlando. I wish she could come in and speak on that more because I want to understand that. The Housing Authority versus the city of Orlando. So Housing Authority gets their funding from other sources, or do they take the funds from the city funding and do whatever they want to? I'm trying to understand.
Right. Okay. That's Kimberly White. Kimberly White, you know what I'm saying? I just was over to the side talking to Ted, and Ted said something about you. You said Ted was drugged through the mud, or G Money was drugged through the mud. Which
tell Ted to go to sleep. Give him a banana and tell him to go back in the cave.
I'm trying to buy who was drugged through the mud. You know what I'm saying? G Money was drugged through the mud.
Put Ted in his glass cage and let him beat the windows. Okay, he need to shut up right now.
Exactly. so he need to shut up.
Miss Kimberly says funding comes from HUD. Okay, so and HUD gets their funding from where? She said, I said G Money.
Hey,
I want her to come in. She can call me and put the number up.
She definitely need to come in because if I've been drugged through the mud, they ain't nothing new. I mean, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? What that mean? They talked about Jesus Christ. He ain't stopped moving though. You know what I'm saying?
I think Miss Hill, Miss Regina made a comment because it's posting and showing that she made a comment somewhere. Can you post it? Okay. Miss Hill said, she said the city doesn't fund the Housing Authority. The HUD department does. Okay, thank you. She gave that information. She answered the question. Now, okay, so where does HUD get their funding?
So
the president. And he shouldn't, he fucking with shit. Oh, Lord. So, and then it all makes sense. It's tied in. It's all interconnected. He pushing people. That man trying to bury people.
Yeah. But David Stone, that's my dog. What's up, David Stone? You know
what up, David?
David Stone say.
That's the man. Let me hush. I ain't gonna say nothing about Wendy. He said rent is up 40% across Florida. It's not a district thing. But to fix it, wouldn't you think it needs to start at a district community level on the, it's the totem pole,
What you heard about the guy David Stone?
I was watching when they. I was watching.
What you heard about the guy David Stone? You know
what I'm shit! I went on his page and looked, and I said, I was messing with him. I said, Wendy. Okay, so we got Octavia Cantilli. Do you guys remember the city's plan to build an elaborate park under I-4? They spent close to $1 million on the plans for that park. Then they dropped it. So mind you now, they spent close to $1 million on the plans for that park. Then they just dropped it. This was because Lawanna shared the EPA air quality under I-4, which makes it impossible to erect a park there. I get it. Cars driving.
I did. I mean, that is
exhaust.
because they.
Yeah. You know, people driving by, all of that stuff up on the highway. It makes sense. Now, if the city would have consulted with Lawanna or done their own air quality study first, it would have saved our $1 million. It went down.
Okay, it did. I didn't take.
It said it would have saved our community another $1 million or precious tax money. This is yet another example of the dozen examples I can give.
Okay. Let's keep reading. Yeah.
And Ms. Hill says, no, he's not shutting down HUD. Oh, she's saying about the president. He's shutting down how long it takes to get off Section 8 and low-income housing.
Oh, that's good info.
Yeah, that's good info. He's not shutting down HUD. He's shutting down how to get off. So
is Erica still back there?
I'm going to elaborate. Yeah, she's
Erica, you still back there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Regina Hill says, bullish. Lawanna can't shut down a city project. So she didn't have nothing to do with that project. They had to do with what was going on up on the I-4 with that park project.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I really don't have anything to add to that, but the previous stuff was federal issues. Federal is different from county and city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Local and state and all of that stuff. Okay.
Right. Okay. So, Steph, like I said, I mean, I'm just updating you on what's going down. A few things that was in the, just giving you clips of what happened at the debate.
How are you going to protect the people that's already here to give them housing when this gentrification happens and there's no longer any black people that's going to be looking like us, of low poor people that you say that can't continue to live in this community because it needs to be a mixed community? If you look at the other side of Paramore, it doesn't look like us. And if you come over here to this side, it's not going to look like you guys. You're around here fighting over the wrong things. Think about it. Gentrification and redevelopment does not include you. The city of Orlando is not fixing up these streets around here and doing what they need to do. We have dilapidated buildings boarded up. We had the longest standing Pearl or whatever she was that sold funeral arrangements. Not there no more. And you're going to say we're going to put more small businesses in the community. You're tearing down the community where none of these people will be able to have a small business in this community, nor live in this community. But so what are you going to do to protect the people over here at Paramount Oaks that's getting put out, evicted out, rents raising every year, and it's supposed to be up under the false pretense of affordable housing?
She went in. My thing is, I get it. I see the gentrification kind of slow leaking in now. I get it.
Read what
Octavian Cantilly says Lawanna simply shared info with the city. Okay, so he's this person, he or she. Randy said, I think G Money, you might want to consider a show that really defines what the city has the power to legislate. Wow, there you go, Randy. Okay. That's true. Come in and teach the people and get them on board. And that will, to educate the people when they really know what's going on, really know what affects their votes and everything. Octavian Cantilly, stop gaslighting my people, is what Regina Hill says. But when David Stone say, why we ain't fixed them up, crying because the shit getting fixed now, why we ain't fixed them up. Meaning, I want David to elaborate more so on that. Is it about we as people in the
Who is
community
that?
opposed to
David
waiting
Stone or David who?
on governing forces?
That's David Stone. David Stone, Erica.
Okay.
I want to know, is he saying, when he says we, are you addressing like local people that do have businesses that can go in and say, well, we're not going to wait on, the government or, the officials to come in and fix things up. If they ain't going to do it, then it's people in the communities that can go in and help. Is that what he's saying when he say why we?
Oh, no. Well,
$900 a month, $300 for one bedroom, $900 for another. And HUD increases the guidelines, not the city of Orlando. First of all, I did advocate, but one thing I did, and the reason we had a problem, I don't know her name, but I do remember her, was this. Where I spoke truth to power. If you're not a senior, if you're not disabled, I do think that all the vocational programs that I put in place with all the incentives of stipends or whatever, go to work.
Makes sense to me. And then you can
because every
wow. Gina said go to work. Anyway, y'all see it, man. We can't make this up,
a lot
man.
of things, You have people are very gifted around here, people doing hair, people cooking. And then once you establish yourself, people can get funding for startup businesses. I'm in the business of that. Okay. I have very good knowledge. So we can help. More people can help people take it to the next level to wherein they don't. You know what, David? You go sit down somewhere. Go in the corner right now. One leg up and put the books on your head. Okay. He said, and that park under I-4 is not shut down. It's moving forward. Okay. David,
we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see if it's moving forward. I mean, like I said, they done had it jacked up for a long time right now. Y'all go up. They don't know if they want to park cars. I don't know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all downtowners, y'all know what I'm talking about. It just seems like that's just some empty land right now. When you drive down there,
as long as they don't mess with the Elks Club, I'm good. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. But and make sure people have somewhere to stay. But leave them landmarks. Miss Kimberly White says COVID made most people comfortable and dependent. Yeah, it did. But there were people that been comfortable and dependent. You if you're gonna take stuff away from, it's gonna make it change things. Set things in motion that can help them get past that, to build themselves. And then you have those that can't. Leave them alone. Keep the cap. Don't bother those people. And David Stone said, no, see if it stopped. No, see if it stopped, because that's misinformation. He said, no, see if it stopped, because that's misinformation. What you said about something about it's still ongoing. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see, man. It's popping tonight, man, and we getting ready to close out, but we having a good time right now. Good. Stephanie, you holding things down, so we gonna, we got a few more minutes. Let me take a quick pay the bill. Let me pay the bill real quick. So
you better put my
don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't move.
But in 1955, 15 years old, the action of Rosa Parks, the words and leadership of Dr. King inspired me to get in trouble, what I call good trouble, necessary trouble.
This reminds me of my days as a child. Ready, set, go. The community of Griffin Park has been displaced. Where are they? Paramore is only 1.4 square miles. We were 20,000 strong. We less than 4,500. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Gentrification is what I see it. You call it revitalization. 2, Superfund site. the worst of the worst. 454 contaminated lots. We have one of the highest asthma rates in the country. This is downtown Orlando, Florida.
But my philosophy is very simple. When you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, say something, do something. Get in trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble.
You know, one thing about LaWanna, she gonna dig it up. She get down deep. That to me, I mean, people know what they want to do. They know. I mean, everybody has a ministry. That's what I'm gonna say. I can see what Regina Hill's ministry is. I can see what LaWanna's is, but you know, it's up to them. And Miss Regina Hill said, "What is wrong with get a skill that you can get free, and give your support system to thrive and not simply survive." Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, man, I might have to go get. I might have to go get Cecil for. I have to go get Cecil for Regina again. Bring Cecil back. Tia.
Oh, little Caesar from Planet Days. Yeah, that's my baby. I love little Caesar.
I'm about to bring Tia back.
Hey, don't be the little one that was trying to fight little Caesar name. Yeah, exactly. David Stone say the part being stopped is false.
Oh, okay. Let's see, man. But anyway, it's been a great show, man. We appreciate y'all. Instagram, y'all loaded up, man. Y'all hung on him with me for a minute, man. Damn,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's been good.
But anyway, we you know what I'm saying, it's about that time. We appreciate y'all. Without you, there is no me. You know what I'm saying? Stay on business. Stay, you know what I'm saying, stay prayed up. Let us know. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk. We're gonna keep this D5, man. This D5. We want to see who's gonna you know, what things gonna end up at. Let's get Randy Ross in.
He said at the debate, LaWanna said you wasn't a thorn in Buddy Dyer's side. At the debate, LaWanna said you wasn't a thorn in Buddy Dyer's side. I want to know who he's talking about. He said my question wasn't a gotcha moment. It was sincere. Even her commercial illustrates she is okay with disruption. Hey, she be ready to fight. I think that's a hard hill for her to climb to really get things accomplished for District 5. So I feel what Mr. Ross is saying that
matter of fact,
the combative nature maybe of LaWanna can be a problem. And it, you know, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna be a tough, you know, because a lot of people ain't into that. But people fight differently. I'm looking at everybody fight in a certain kind of way. And yes, certain personas and personalities are not well received as others would be, that people would be willing and more willing to work with, opposed to cutthroat. You get close on, they might cut your throat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having a little understanding and compassion and empathy. Not sympathy, but sometimes sympathy comes in. Empathy is different from sympathy. But when you're empathetic towards people, it's like, I understand. I feel where you're coming from. So that leads a person to have compassion. You know what I'm saying? And then it can also heal wounds. But then in wars, 48 laws, something up in there gonna tell you, don't trust that motherfucker. Whoever it is, whether it's political or family, anywhere. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, man, it's been good, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. We're gonna jump back on it tomorrow.
What Randy mean? You is she. You is she. Randy, what you talking about, sir? I like Randy.
Hey, everybody hates Randy. Everybody hates Chris.
That's right,
Everybody hates, you know what I'm saying?
Coming up
But
in him. That was just playing.
Exactly.
Tell the truth. He cool
But,
though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Randy holding it down. He was one of my moderators for the show.
He said I
And,
made a typo up there. Laugh out loud.
you
Got
know
you,
what I'm
Randy.
saying? So he did a great job, outstanding job at the debate. And like I said, he definitely, Randy, if you definitely you want to come out and hang out, you know what I'm saying? We got it going on, Randy. We want you to be at the birthday party, man. The birthday party going down, Randy. We definitely want you to be right there. Halloween night. That's right, Halloween night is going down. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you can get to the table, you can come in there and just be Randy. Just be Randy. You know what I'm saying? Just be Randy. You know what I'm saying? It's going down Halloween night. That's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. It's my birthday bash. That's right. So tickets available right now on Eventbrite. Go to Eventbrite. Get your ticket right now. That's right. Get your ticket for the most anticipated party that everybody's talking about, the G-Money Bash.
Well, some of us got some special seats, ain't it? VIP, like me and Gina and all them good people.
But yeah, we gonna make sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get at Ted and make sure. Regina definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure she got a seat, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure y'all in the building. Y'all, you know, definitely lock in Eventbrite right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to it. It's the Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-doo Halloween party. And it's going down. That's right. The 31st. And it's going to be crazy, man. We're going to have a good time. So y'all definitely want to be in the building so we can laugh, drink, you know what I'm saying, and party. And do it like we're supposed to do.
Live, love, laugh, and celebrate life. Some people say they don't celebrate Halloween. I the way I look at it, I'm not celebrating the stigma of what's attached to it. I'm just enjoying people having a good time.
Right. Okay. Erica, you got any closing things? You good? All hearts clear? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, like I said, the birthday bash going down the 31st. That's right, the 31st. We are in the building until tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hang out with us.
Be there or be school.
Coronavirus, huh? People create, boy. Oh, we that blind people wake up. Come on now. Coronavirus, another plan gone wrong with the government. So they trying to hide it, another way to distract us and keep us unaware from the problem. It must be big, cause now they killing people to justify this lie. Got you running around crazy, spending your little tax money. Kids ain't going to school for 3 weeks. Buy tax money, we doing what they asked of us and looking like crash dummies. Meanwhile, they dropping stuff in the air that make us act funny. And I don't think I know it all, man. I ain't even 30 yet. But I know enough to know when somebody else doing some dirty shit. Stock market's going down, business getting shut down. Trump offer $1,000 like that's enough money. Wow, they ain't enough to pay your rent, not to mention your other bills, or the fact that they target the ones that keep us on track for real, like grandmas and grandpas, our mamas and our daddies too, the ones that actually pay attention, give us the game, they watch the news, they look at them like old fools, but they doing what we trying to do. We walking around like phone zombies, without them we bound to lose. Let's say I'm wrong, I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong I take that, but if I'm right, why not take precautions, so we don't face that. I might not know what it is, but I'm knowing it's more than what appear. I'm knowing it's more than what they saying, and I hope y'all know it's not a game. We taking losses all across of what we call United States. Black people, we used to that, but it's not about race, that's not the case. I know we used to being divided, but right now ain't the time to hate. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. I said we could be in our last days. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. Trendsetter, Hitman.